Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and you like car stuff, be sure to hit that button below to subscribe. Now, as the title says, I am getting my Honda Civic Type R back today. I'm very excited. Unfortunately, I do have to give back this Accord. This Accord has been a faithful companion the last 3 weeks. I put over 2,500 miles on it. And yeah, it's time for it to go back to its rightful owner, the dealership, Honda of Hackettstown, by the way. Excellent dealership. And I'm going to be picking up the Type R, so let's talk about what they did to it, what to expect in the near future, and what I'm going to be doing with the Type R. So let's go. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Alright guys, so as we are on our way over to Honda of Hackettstown to pick up the Type R, let's go over what Honda did to the Type R while it was in their hands. First, I do want to thank Honda of Hackettstown. They've been an amazing dealership to deal with. They've been really good. They took a look at my demands, the things that I wanted to get done. They got everything done very quickly, to be honest with you. They ordered the transmission. They got everything done as quickly as they could. I told them to take their time. I want everything to be done right. And they did. So kudos to them. Very good shop, very good dealership. I can't say enough good things about them. So now let's go over what Honda did to the Type R. Well, first and foremost, yes, I did get a brand new transmission installed in the Type R. Now, I don't know whether or not the transmission is a brand new part, if it's a revised transmission. That's something that Honda doesn't really admit to unless they have to, and we really won't know if it is or not. It could be an updated part number. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can investigate a little bit for you guys and find out. But it is interesting that Honda is paying attention to these Type R transmission issues to see what the problem may or may not be. Now, I don't know if they're going to publicly admit that. You know, if I were Honda corporate, I probably wouldn't admit it until I find out what's going on. You know, they're still saying, of course, it could be driver issue, blah, blah, blah. If you look at Jalopnik's story about the transmission issue, Honda corporate themselves said, if you're having transmission problems, go to the dealerships. There's no big problem that we know of right now. And that's going to be their statement until they figure out what's going on, until they figure out if they have to even issue a technical service bulletin or something bigger like that. We shall see. But Honda did put a new transmission in my car. There's at least another 2 or 3 other Type Rs in the area that I know that have gotten new transmissions put in. So it is a bigger issue, and hopefully they deal with it sooner rather than later. The other thing that Honda of Hackettstown installed for me was that clutch master cylinder with the clutch damper removed or bypassed. Thanks again to K20A Z3 all motor. Again, his Instagram, I'll put it down at the bottom, for sending me that unit that he does himself. He sells them, of course, through Instagram. Just direct message him if you want one, and he'll send one over to you. I will be doing some testing in the next couple of days, the next few days really, to see how it works, to see if it changes the pedal feel and things like that. So if you want to hold off for those things, you know, I kind of recommend that you do, to see if it's even worth it getting it. I think it is, but we shall see. Yes, of course, I will be getting it back, and I will be doing a lot of testing to the Type R once I get it back. So what else happened to the Type R? Well, there's a few fasteners and things like that were kind of missing from the factory. I have a very, very early build date. It was built in February of 2017, my Type R, so it was basically one of the first batches to be built. And that goes to show you sometimes, you know, things are just not 100% right, even with Honda. Yeah, so there's a few fasteners missing. Not a big deal, just a few things here and there, like on the belly pan on the bottom, there's one missing. There's another screw down there that was kind of rusting already. I wasn't sure why it was already rusting. It was a stainless steel piece. But anyway, I had them replace those things, and they did. And so they installed the clutch master cylinder, they replaced some fasteners, they put in a new transmission, which of course took a lot of time. They adjusted the clutch pedal so that it takes up the most amount of slack away from that clutch, so that as soon as you hit that clutch pedal, it's pushing the fluid through the clutch master cylinder. That way we get the best engagement possible and never get a gear grind again, I hope. What else did they do? I had them change the oil. Actually, they offered to change the oil in the car. They already had it apart, so hey, might as well change the oil. Go right ahead. Not a big deal. Just put some oil in there. We'll be fine for another 5,000 to 6,000 miles, depending on how I use it. right, so that pretty much sums up the list that I know of. I'm gonna get there, and of course there's gonna be a large list of things that is gonna be spelled out for me exactly what they did. We'll probably go over that in a different video because I'm sure you guys are very curious exactly what happened, and I'll see what I can do about sharing everything I can with you guys. So let's go ahead and pick up the Type R. I'm so ready to start driving it again. Here we are, boys and girls. We have the Type R back. Thank you to Honda of Hackettstown. There it is, and it's ready to go. So I did inspect it myself. Definitely a brand new transmission in there. You can see the division there of the engine and the new transmission case. One's dirty, one's not. So not that I didn't trust them or anything, but you know, I always like to verify. Trust, but verify. And yeah, everything looks great. I just drove it around the shop and drove it around the dealership. It looks good, it feels good. So let's go for the drive and see what's going on. Here we are driving her once again. It's been a long time. She feels good. She feels good. Oh yeah, I miss driving the Type R. As expected, of course. So as I said before, I'm definitely going to be testing out the car, make sure everything is good, make sure that there's no more grinds. But for now, I'm going to take it nice and easy. They didn't tell me that there's a break-in period or anything, but I'm going to do a self-imposed break-in period. I'm going to do at least 500 miles before I get on the throttle hard, before I shift even close to aggressively. I'm going to take it nice and easy, probably honestly to 1,000 miles. I need to make sure that I don't get any more grinds because it's really annoying when your transmission is grinding, and I don't want to cause any issues. So far, what I can tell you is everything feels great. I think the shifter feels a little bit smoother, to be honest with you, a little bit more buttery to get into that next gear, into the previous gear. I just did a 54th gear upshift and, or sorry, downshift, and it felt pretty good. But again, I have to wait to see exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to be testing it out, and I'm going to give you guys updates. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.